Hey there, happy Thursday everybody. Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com here. How was your day? How was your yesterday? How was your trading week so far? What are your expectations for the coming week? And believe it or not, we are just one step away from Q4 of 2023. If you are here, don't be shy. Say hi. Let me know who's with me. What's on your plate for today? Hi, Ofer. Thank you very much for taking the time and joining me on this very important live. Hi, Iran. Thank you very much for joining. Great to see some premium members, some gold members here. It warms my heart. For those who don't know me, my name is Tamir. I'm a 7 years full-time trader. I began 2016, almost 7 years. November will be exactly 7 years since I began the journey to become a profitable, successful trader, full-time trader. In the first 2 years, it was very rough, very tough 2 years, because to be frank, if you want to become a successful trader, you need to sacrifice everything else. You need to sacrifice your social life. You need to sacrifice, of course, friends, going out, sleepless nights, and also weekends with family time. But I can tell you from my point of view now, 7 years after, it's worth it. Once you put in the work, once you have the set of rules on the technical side and on the psychological side, set of rules that works for you, and it takes time to find the set of rules. For me, it took 2 years. For others, it can take 6 months. For others, can take 2 months. For others, can take 5 years. It all depends how commit you are to the process. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Let me shut off my phone. Sorry very much. Now, who's with me? Hi, Ilya. Thank you very much for joining another important, very important live. We have the futures 4 hours over here. We have the future 15 minutes over here, SPY 15 and SPY 65. And for those who don't know, this is my main screen during trading week. It's open all the time, so I can see where market is heading. Futures 4 hours. We have this purple trend line now breaking below. Let's see if we can get a bounce of this purple trend line. We took some short pre-market. Let me show you in our Discord. This is our Discord. We took pre-market. It was around 3 hours ago. We took short on the break below 43.83, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 43.83, and then took some profits, closed 100% too soon, and then we re-entered small size short towards this purple trend line. Now we want to know if we can get a touch on this purple trend line and bounce once again. And of course, if you want to become a premium member in our Fibonacci Discord, you are more than welcome. Check the links in the description below. And let's prepare together for Q4 2023. All we need is one trade a day that will set us for the day. Sometimes one trade can set us for the week, and some trades can set you up for a monthly profit. What else do we have? Let's check the cues. First, let's check the oil on the 4 hours. I like to trade the oil on the 4 hours chart. We had an uptrend retracement. Now 88.70 is holding. Looks like oil wants to bounce. Let's see where it's heading. Continuing to the downside, we are heading towards the 87.80. Below it, we are heading towards back to the 85 area to retest it as support. But for now, after this bull run since August 2023, from the 77 towards the 92, which is more or less 20%, less than a month on oil, bullish run, some kind of retracement will be very healthy. And here we are, already 4 points to the downside. Let's continue towards the 86. I wouldn't mind to retest the 86 and even the 85 and then go long once again. Let's check the daily. Very quick, we will go on the daily charts. If you did not see my stock market daily recap every day, 12 a.m. Eastern time, I'm releasing a video on the daily technical review, technical analysis review of the market. SPY broke below this trend line, very important trend line. It was support, broke to the downside, now gapping down towards the 435, below this one, a weekly close below 435, and we are heading towards this gap over here. If you have any questions, any comments, any requests, any feedbacks, don't be shy, write them down. QQQ, bearish day, now 361, gapping below the 361 towards the 355. In my opinion, weekly close below the 361, and we are heading towards the 333. It's only a matter of time that this gap will get filled, and in my opinion, the sooner the better. We are 8% towards this gap. This gap from July's highs, 13%, 13, another 8, and 5. Do you know these numbers? Fibonacci. It all comes down to Fibonacci numbers. Dow Jones still inside a very tight price range. Now pre-market gapping to the downside towards the 339. Below 339, weekly close below it, and we are heading towards the 331. IWM, you know this pattern, the head and shoulders, and now getting validated, 176 gap incoming. Bitcoin, trend lines are the true support resistance for price action. This is all we need to know. In-depth relationship between price action, aka candlestick analysis, Fibonacci, and trend lines. No other indicators are needed. All these indicators that you see here, all of them, without any exception, all these indicators and all the strategies based on those indicators are lagging. They all show you the past. But as traders, we don't want to know what went in the past. We can look left and see it by ourselves. We want to know what will happen next. What is the next move on Bitcoin, on SPY, on any other stock, Forex, crypto, on any time frame. This is where Fibonacci levels and trend lines come into the picture. And we can clearly see downtrend on Ethereum, breaking below the 1600. Where to? No need to guess. 1536, and then towards this purple trend line to the downside. What else do we have? Interesting. Apple. 173 needs to hold 170. Also, all this area needs to hold the support before the week ends. Otherwise, we're heading towards the 167. Maybe even before the week ends, we will close this gap. And then maybe, it's all a question of maybe and high probabilities. For now, what do we see? Lower highs, lower lows since July's peak. Nvidia continuing its journey towards the gap at the 396, a touch on 392. We can take also Fibonacci from here. 404 needs to hold, otherwise 395 and then 387 to the downside. Tesla, some kind of a relative strength, holding, but pre-market opening below this gap. Now this purple trend line needs to hold below this purple trend line. With high probability, we are heading towards the 217 gap. What more? Interesting. Shopify continuing to the downside towards the 54. You remember a few weeks back, we said that we can have the same price action we got here, but to the other side. And here we are. It's all a matter of really understanding how price moves. AMD, downside continuation towards this red trend line. Microsoft, bearish day towards the 317, a weekly close below 311, and with very high probability 281 gap will get filled. Google, bulls gave up on the 140 area after several attempts. They gave up, broke below a very important uptrend line that goes back to March. 6 months of uptrend line got broken. Now 131 needs to hold, otherwise 126, and then 123 gap will get filled. All across the board we have gaps, and not surprising, it's also Fibonacci extension to the downside. Netflix going towards this purple trend line, towards this gap over here, and as you can see, pre-market on this gap. Some very interesting names that I want to go through. SOXS, which is semiconductors bear 3x ETF, leverage 3 times, very dangerous. It's the short of the SOXX, but times 3. Be careful trading those kind of ETFs. We have inverted head and shoulders kind of pattern, breaking close below the 1161, and we are heading towards this gap over here at the 1350. Let's mark this over here, and then 1420, 1430. And if we will get towards the 1430, not bad of a trade. AEHR, we can delete it, nothing much for now. WRB, let's see where WRB is heading. 64.55 now, needs to hold its support, and then maybe the next leg up. Interesting. WSM, Williams Sonoma, still waiting for a break above, but same as Google, if bulls will give up, we can take short below 139 towards 130. And now we have all the levels to the downside. Always prepare for both sides. Never be biased. Lulu, this is why I always say, once you have a break to the upside or to the downside, wait another day for confirmation. If you chased yesterday Lulu, 60% off from the high of the day until the close of the day, around 60%. Gave back, now 390 needs to hold, maybe retesting this trend line before the next leg up, but we also have this gap over here. What else interesting? OWL, Blue Owl Capital. Inside days, one day after another, 1253 needs to hold, and we are looking to go long above 13 and maybe above, wait above this purple trend line, and then we are heading towards 1460. Any questions, any requests? Who did I miss? Hi Aed, thank you very much. Did I hear about new Neo's phone? Yeah, I heard, still did not see it. I think that it's still going to get down. What's your opinion on Neo? Downtrend until proven otherwise. Let's see the futures for 1 second. Now futures trying to bounce off this Fibonacci level. What's your opinion on Neo? Downtrend until proven otherwise. Looks like pre-market still holding the 830. Below it, 774. Nothing much. Now, because we are almost closing the week, we can take Fibonacci on the weekly. Swing low, swing high. Below this one, and we're heading towards 7. So if you're looking to go long a Neo, or you're already long a Neo, in my opinion, take the money and run away. Only my opinion. Don't never do what I'm telling you to do. Never. Do your own due diligence. Not only me, anyone on social media. Do not follow anyone on social media to tell you what to do. You can follow to get ideas, but in the end of the day, it's your money. It's your money. If you don't take care of your money, no one will do it for you. PLTR looks like left shoulder, head, right shoulder, short below 1361 towards, in my opinion, this gap over here. Will not be surprising if this gap will get filled. Weekly close below 1361. If you're looking to go long, weekly close above 1660. But for now, it looks like PLTR going south. Any other questions? Any other requests? People asked me. I said yesterday, I'm waiting for the better price. You never know what is a better price. Don't forget, Neo came down from 67. It's 8. So what is better price for Neo? Some people said 20 is also a better price. Every price lower than 65 is better price. But where does it end? It ends when the market wants it to end. When the market wants this trend, this downtrend to end, then it will end. In my opinion, Neo, towards this 5 area. Only then, I will put alert. Only then, and of course it's only my opinion, once it will reach the 5.56 area, then I will look for some kind of bounce. Until then, what are the trend lines telling you? We are going down. Hi Kozali, great to see you back. Thank you for joining. ARC W. What can we say about ARC W? We have a trend line that now got broken yesterday, continuing to the downside, towards where? No need to guess. Fibonacci. 53, below 53, 49.50. If you're looking to go long, or if you're long only above 58, for now, in my opinion, if you're already long on ARC W, take the money and walk away. But again, it's only my opinion. Don't do anything according to my opinion. Some people asked me about the programs, Fibonacci-Traders programs. First, we have the crash course. Okay, we have Fibonacci-Traders crash course. If you just want or looking to get a little bit better, some kind of tweaks in your strategy, this is the perfect course for you. From A to Z, all my strategy from A to Z. If you want to become a better trader on the highest level, we have the one-on-one live mentorship program. Each program around between 90 minutes to 120 to 2 hours. We go from the beginning, from A to Z, all the information and all the strategies, all the strategy that I'm using. If you want, same program but pre-recorded. The online program, Fibonacci-Traders online programs, 6 hours, 49 lessons already. From A to Z, everything that you need to know, from basic technical analysis until you will know everything that you need to know to become a better trader and to trade by yourself. And of course, both programs, the one-on-one and the online program, the pre-recorded, available in English and in Hebrew. Both programs. Now we have 25% off on the online program, 15% off on the one-on-one. Both programs come with lifetime access for support, guidance from me, no one else. from me. I'm not just like a salesman that sells your courses and then someone else takes care of you. No. Any problem, any questions, anything that you have during your journey, you come to me and I'm answering. Have some premium members and gold members now in the chat that can confirm that I'm almost always available for them. So check it out. What's more? ARKW, AFRM. Let's see AFRM. And this will be, might be, the last. For now, AFRM, we had, you know, this purple trend line. Price got rejected, now below the 22.64, and we are heading towards 1970. You can also take Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, or the other way. And here you have it. 20 area will become the next support. If you're already long, this is the time to manage your risk. Maybe take some profit home. If you're looking to go long, this is not the time to go long. Ah, you did not see it. Sorry. Now you can see it. Once again, AFRM, purple trend line, price got rejected. Now 22 needs to hold. Below it, 1970. You can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, and there you have it. You don't need this, you don't need this. The FSD of technical analysis, Fibonacci tool. And of course, we have the Fibonacci Traders Academy playlist, 25 videos on how to become a better trader, free. Check it out. It's free. Each video 15 minutes or less on the technical side and the psychology behind trading. We also have the ebook on the psychology behind trading ebook that I wrote. All the obstacles that I met throughout my 2 years of learning how to trade and how to overcome those obstacles. My only goal is to help you shorten the very rough, very tough learning curve until you will become your own indicator. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you very much for joining this live. Don't forget, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, midday market review. Hit that notification bell. Until then, have a great day and trade safe.